A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagles Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for exciting NCCAA men's basketball featuring the Lions of Potter's House Prep School and your developmental TBC Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer and remain standing for our national anthem? Heavenly Father, as always, we give you the praise and the glory for the talents you've given these young men. We ask you to keep them safe and free from all harm or injury. And Lord, protect everyone on the court and everything in this gymnasium today, word, action, or deed, be glorifying to you. We continue to uplift our brothers and sisters recovering from hurricanes and fires. Father, we ask you to bless our nation. And above all, we remember to worship you, our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lions of Potter's House Prep School, with a record of 12-6 and led by head coach Don Martin. Number 4, Mika. Number 5, Trey. Number 20, Thomas. Number 22, Peter. And number 30, Noe. And now the starting lineup for your home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles. 6'1" senior from Longwood, Florida, number 2, Jeriel Santana. At guard, a 5'9" senior from Anniston, Alabama, number 11, Amir Hardy. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Melbourne, Florida, number 12, Jesse Mitchell. At forward, a 5'9" freshman from Orange Park, Florida and Puerto Rico, number 15, Brian Falcon. And at forward, a 6'5" freshman from Valdosta, Georgia, number 24, Michael Carter. The Eagles are led this afternoon by student assistant Diego Fernandez and head coach Brendan Raines. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be back on the mic here inside TBC Eagles Gymnasium. I'm Ray Bureau, and you're getting ready for developmental basketball between the Eagles and the Lions of Potter's House Prep Christian School. Potter's House comes in with a record of 12-6 overall, including a 70-52 win over TBC at their place on December 12th. The Eagles have won 2 in a row and are now 3-5 on the season. Their last game was an 80-56 win last week against Rising Stars Academy. The Eagles are averaging 67 points per game, allowing 72. They're shooting 42% overall from the field, 39%, a very good mark from three-point range, and a respectable 65% at the line. TBC is wearing the blue uniforms with the gold numbers and trim, going from the left to the right. And the baby blues for the Lions going from the right to the left. Michael Carter takes the first shot. Does not go. Carter scored 6 points against Potter's House back in December. He's averaging 7.6 points per game, and we have our first turnover as the ball goes out of bounds and over to the Eagles. TBC baseball rained out this afternoon, but 1-2 yesterday in South Region competition in Augusta, Georgia at Payne College. And for the second consecutive week, they won the first game of a doubleheader in comeback fashion, scoring 7 runs late in the game. And then they won the second game 8-0 behind a complete game shutout from Jacob Brigman. That's Brian Falcon in and out. And it does not go through. Softball started yesterday. Also, Piper Young pitched a great game against Division II Savannah State University. But Savannah State got the win 2-1. Young gave up only 1 earned run in that complete game. Trey will shoot 2. I do not have any numbers for Potter's House. First names only. Led by head coach Don Martin, who's been there quite a while. And we have a 1-0 ball game as Trey hits the first of 2. Softball then played another good offensive game against Fort Lauderdale last night, but Fort Lauderdale won the game. And right now, Eagles softball is battling New College of Florida. That game is underway. I do not have any updates, however. Baseball and softball now underway for TBC. Jesse Mitchell with possession. Goes through 2 defenders. Gets the shot off. Does not go. Mitchell's having a great season, averaging 11.7 points per game. He scored 20 in last Saturday's ball game. Third time this season he's hit that mark. Falcon with the rebound, finds Mitchell up the left side, and the layup's no good. In fact, looked like Mika got a hand on it, but Mitchell wide open for 3 from the corner. Normally that's going down if you give Mitchell that kind of a look. Very quick transition up the court, but a pass that went astray. Santana to Carter, 1-on-1 inside the paint. The ball stripped away by Trey, but after the strip, a foul. First foul of the ball game, it goes to Trey. And that will be a shooting foul. And Michael Carter at the line, who's averaging 7.6 points per game. And the first of 2 is good. So the Eagles are on the board. Two to 1. And Carter's second free throw is good. It is 2-2, and that is how both teams have scored. All points so far at the free throw line. Less than 2 minutes in, so pull up a chair. This is the first of 3 Eagles basketball games here this afternoon. Both the women and the men's varsity team take on the Bob Jones University Bruins in a big-time South Region showdown. Falcons' short jumper does not go. Carter with the rebound, but a travel before he gets the shot off. Well, Carter unable to get the shot off, but he did a good job at the line a little while ago where he is 67% on the season. Lions with possession. We have one more developmental game. That's next Saturday at 12:30. And then both women's and men's basketball will take on Trinity College of Florida in the final home game of the season for each of those teams. They'll still have 4 away games afterward. Thomas with the jump shot, and it is 4-2. Hello, fans. Always glad to bring this ball game to you. Unable to do so last week because of baseball, but we're back here today, and Michael Carter is back at the line. That foul was called against Peter. That is his first, team foul number 2. Carter's already hit 2 foul shots, 67% entering play today. At the moment, he is now 14 out of 20, which is 70%. And the first one is good, and yes, I did that math in my head. I can do some math. And Michael Carter is now 3 for 3 at the line, and every point so far has been scored from the stripe. Number 2 from Carter. That one did not go, and a great rebound by Noe. He slows it down back at midcourt. And Noe crosses the timeline, guarded well by Jeriel Santana. Lions looking to set up a chance to take the lead. Either kind of basket, 2 or 3 would do it. This one is for 3, and it's a little long, and Falcon with the rebound. Brian Falcon is the Eagles' leading scorer average-wise, 13.1 points per game. He scored 10 against Potter's House on December 12th. That's a three-pointer, and it is good. And Brian Falcon with the 3 to make the lead 6-4 in favor of the Eagles. And a 3 in response does not go. For Brian Falcon, that is three-pointer number 17, and we are in game number 9. Mitchell for 3. It's good. Jesse Mitchell loves to throw up those threes. In fact, that is number 14 for Mitchell. He's at 34%. Falcon is an amazing 47% three-point shooter on the season. Pull-up jumper for 2. That one is off the rim, and Falcon pulls down the rebound. And Falcon leads the Eagles quickly up the court, slows things down, allow everyone to get in position. That ball was tapped and knocked out of bounds off one of the Lions' defenders. Well, Wakefield doing our live stats for us this afternoon. Andy Hewling on camera. And, of course, Abby's working that scoreboard you see on the screen. That's had some issues. So far, it looks pretty good. Falcon over on the far sideline. Pump fake, finds Mitchell wide open. An NBA range 3, a little bit short, but Michael Carter right there to put it back in. That's his first non-free throw made today. And Michael Carter already with 5 points. Inside the paint goes Mika, high off the glass on a really good move. And he is now on the board. 11-6 TBC with the lead. Eagles with a pretty good run. Trying to stretch it a little further. Santana for 3. It's good. He averages 2.5. He scored 2 on December 12th at Potter's House. So he's already surpassed his season average. Lions work the ball around the perimeter. There you see some of the members of the women's basketball team and soccer team here at TBC passing by. There's Renagela Brown. We'll see her in action in a couple of hours. We also saw Victoria Broadway, and a double team inside results in a foul. Looked to me like they're going to get Brian Falcon. And heading to the line for 2 will be Thomas. And foul number 1 on Falcon. Team foul number 2. Now Thomas will shoot 2. And number 1 is good. Both teams doing a good job at the line to start the ball game. Actually, I didn't notice Thomas got the basket, so only 1 free throw. So Thomas now with 5 points, and the whistle will give the ball to Trinity Baptist right underneath the basket. And they work the ball to Mitchell from the corner, a little strong, and a rebound by Trey. Lions go very quickly up the court, a beautiful pass. First chance doesn't go, and then Falcon a late whistle, but called for the push from behind, and that'll be number 2 on Brian Falcon. Team foul number 3, and that will send Noe to the line for 2. His first opportunities. Both the Lions and the Eagles 3 for 4 so far. Lions missed that first one. And a substitution. Jerry will take over for Trey. And free throw number 2 for Noe is up, and it is in. Again, a good start to the free throw shooting here this afternoon for both the Lions and the Eagles. 14-10 TBC leads. Hardy being pressed in the backcourt. His pass, and that one from Carter goes astray, trying to feed Mitchell, but a little too far out in front. This is not a team that you want to give the ball to because they are 12-6. They scored 70 on the Eagles back on December 12th. And they play some good defense as well. It was 70-52. Caleb Sullivan scored 12 points for TBC to lead in the effort. And Falcon had 10. Jalen Hardy had 9 in that ball game. I do not have the Potter's House numbers. Mika inside, feeds Noe, who, to my surprise, worked it back out instead of going up for the shot. Got clock under 10. That one is for 3. It's a little strong. May have rushed that shot. He looked like he had some time to get his feet set a little bit more. But Amir Hardy walks it up court for the Eagles. Shannon Williams, 4-3, good. TBC has already hit 3 3-pointers, 17-10 the score. Moving up the court, Tyshawn gets it outside to Noe, who goes through 2 defenders, including Carter, and gets the easy bucket. Eagles, though, not risking the unnecessary early foul, did the wise thing and gave him what he earned. Santana with possession on the right sideline. And work back to Shannon Williams. Good screen by Mitchell. Williams fires another 3. He averages 2.6 points per game, and he's just hit 2 3-pointers, giving him 5 on the season. Another quick transition up the court, and a 3-pointer from Mika spins around and drops in. That's the first made 3 for the Lions, and it cuts their deficit down to 5. Williams, that ball was tapped, so it's okay to go back across the line to regain possession. Santana back at midcourt. And a whistle as he will get called for a carry, and that'll give the ball over to the Lions. Jalen Hardy will re-enter, and Michael Carter will have a seat. Also coming in for the Eagles will be Amir Hardy. Now Will Masbach heads back to the table. Let's see if they bring him on. Yes, they do, in favor of Jeriel Santana. Lions have a fresh 30 seconds and a 5-point deficit. Coming up on 12 minutes left to go in the first half. And they work the ball back towards midcourt. Good defense by the Eagles, but they get the ball inside, and 30 on 30. And it's 30 for the Lions, who gets the basket and the foul on 30 for the Eagles, Will Masbach. So Noe now with 5 points. He'll shoot a free throw to try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll cut the deficit down to 2 as that one goes in. 6 points now for Noe, and a 2-point TBC lead. As Hardy walks the ball up the right side of the court. Bob Jones' Women's Bruins team is now in the court. They'll take on TBC, scheduled at 2 p.m. That, of course, depends on how long this one runs. And the men's game is scheduled at 4, and that is a big South Region showdown for both teams. TBC Eagles men undefeated so far in South Region play. Women's team is 1-1. Long pass to the corner. Going inside is Tyshawn, but he is rejected. Great defense by the Eagles. Williams for a 2, little strong. And Jerry with the rebound. And a collision at midcourt. Hardy comes away with the ball. 2 men to beat. He goes inside, and he is blocked. The ball goes out of bounds. Excellent job getting back by Thomas to keep Hardy out of the basket. Eagles keep possession. And it will have a substitution. Brian Falcon in for Amir Hardy. Well, credit Hardy with the steal and a great move, but credit the Lions for getting back on defense. Mitchell will inbound to Mosbach, and the Eagles work it back to DeShannon Williams. 2-point TBC lead. To the outside, that is Hardy. Fires a three, it's a little short, but he gets a long rebound off the floor looking for Mosbach, who had a little trouble controlling the pass. Mosbach to Mitchell, inside the paint, 1-on-3, and it looks like we're gonna have a foul. And the Eagles will inbound. Now, did they call a foul? They just call it out of bounds. Foul was called on Josh of the Lions. That is team foul number 5. And it was on the floor, so TBC will inbound. Check that, team foul number 3. It's 5 on the scoreboard, but that is incorrect. And a great rebound by Isaiah. Another fast transition. The Lions could take the lead with a 3-point play. Williams on the defense. They work the ball outside. That one is for 3. No good. Mosbach is able to keep the ball in play. It hit off his foot, but he tracked it down just inside the boundary. And Falcon bounce pass to Mitchell, and a beautiful play. Falcon with the assist. Jesse Mitchell, 11.7 points per game, now with 5. And the Eagles lead by 4. We have ourselves a foul. That's being called against Isaiah of the Lions. Team foul number 4. Each team has committed 4. And DeShannon Williams will head to the line for Trinity Baptist. At the line, he is 4 for 5 this season. And make that 4 for 6. He has hit a couple of 3-pointers already. It's a 4-point Eagles lead pending free throw number 2. Just shy of the midway point of the first half. And that one is a little strong and actually out of bounds because it hit off the top of the backboard. And so the ball goes over to Potter's house. Mr. Don Martin, the head coach. He's assisted by Xavier Green, who is not here today. The Lions having a great season themselves. 12 wins, 6 losses. Unfortunately, that is all the stats I have available. 10 minutes left in the half right now. That 3-point effort goes short. No way with the rebound off the floor. Backs up and fires a 3. And that one is a little strong and nearly got the bounce off the rim to go through. And it will be Jalen Hardy coming away with that rebound. Hardy 1-on-3. He is blocked by Josh. And the Lions strip the ball away. Midcourt. Jerry takes the pass. They work it to Noe just outside the arc, guarded by Mitchell. Good ball movement, but good tight defense by the Eagles. Isaiah, 4'2". It is a little wide to the left. And Will Mosbach, 6'7" junior from Orange Park, gets the rebound. Williams has the ball knocked away. He came down with it, but out of bounds. And that'll give the ball over to the Lions. 9:12 left to go in the half. And we have ourselves a timeout called by Coach Martin. 9:12 left to go in the first half. And we'll be back in just a bit. It is Lions basketball as they trail by 4 with just over 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Very fast-paced first 10-plus minutes. Lions looking to cut it in half or get to within 1. Eagles on the zone defense. Falcon on D. They force the ball back outside the arc. Shot clock's at 12. And that is Jesse Mitchell with the block on Josh. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Eagles with the good defense results in a block. Under 9 minutes to go in the first half. They work the ball around to the corner. This one is for 3, a little short. And DeShannon Williams pulls down the rebound. In the rebounding, it is 15-11 in favor of TBC. Mitchell a little wide to the right on three-point range. Eagles are shooting 37%, Lions at 30. That's going to tick down just a bit. Second opportunity, though, is good, and that is Mika using the glass to his advantage, and he now has 7. 22-20, TBC with the lead. Falcon trying to get the ball inside. Instead, he pulls up for 3 and misses wide to the right. Trey with the rebound, crosses midcourt. Isaiah looking to go inside. They work it back out. Pull-up jumper from inside the paint, no good. Falcon pulls down the rebound. Falcon, that's his 7th rebound already. He'll score points and he'll get some rebounds. He'll also find some open teammates. Falcon also has 3 assists. So at this pace, he could end up with a triple-double. Inside the paint, off the glass, basket is good and 1. The foul's called on Isaiah. That is his 2nd, team foul number 6. And Brian Falcon now with 5, a chance to make it 6. And substitutions abound for both teams. Well, the Eagles may just really be going over to the sideline to get some instruction. Diego Fernandez is doing the head coaching duties this afternoon. Falcon misses a chance at a 3-point play, but he did give his team back their 4-point lead. Mika inside the paint. One-hander off the glass is good. He now has 9 of Potter's House's 22. And Falcon will work the ball past midcourt. Williams guarded by Thomas. Gets around his defender in the paint, off the glass, and good to Shannon Williams, now with 8. And the Eagles get back their 4-point lead. It's been very close the entire way. Top of the arc. Thomas goes inside and beats Michael Carter and gets the layup. That's now 7 for Thomas. Again, we have only first names available for the Lions, in case you missed that announcement earlier. Jalen Hardy uses Carter as a screen, and we have ourselves a reaching in foul called against Mika, his first. That's team foul number 7, so it should be a 1-and-1 for Michael Carter. At the line, he is already 3 out of 4. He has 5 total points. Well, not Carter, Jalen Hardy. And Hardy has not tried a free throw yet, looking to get on the board. He averages 7 points per game. He scored 9 against the Lions on December 12th. Front end of the 1-and-1 is up and off the rim, rebounded by Peter. Lions work the ball to the far side. Shot clock at 17. Still plenty of time to set up a shot. Thomas double-teamed inside the paint. To the outside. This one is off the rim and rebounded by Jalen Hardy. And Thomas got on top of him quickly and kept Hardy from busting loose and getting inside the paint. Falcon, top of the arc to Mitchell. Bounce pass to himself, actually, and he was able to get the layup. Mitchell, I thought he was dishing that one off, but he reached back, kept the ball dribbling well through the defense and off the glass for the layup. Jesse Mitchell now with 7. did not score in the first game earlier in December. Eagles back up by 4. I think that's been their biggest lead so far. Pull-up jumper, no good. So far, they've had 2. They led 2-0, and they led 4-3. And the traveling violation will give it back to TBC. 5:20 left to go in the half, and a 4-point TBC lead. And Falcon will work the ball past midcourt. Falcon up the right side, finds Mitchell in the corner. Bounce pass to Williams. That's an NBA 3. It's wide to the right, misses everything, and goes out of bounds. Not a bad idea, but shot just off the mark. 28-24, coming up on about 5 minutes left to go. Amir Hardy takes over. Shannon Williams has a seat. Inside the paint, and a whistle. It's going against the Eagles. And they are screaming for a travel, but they're going to get called for a foul instead. Peter will shoot 2 for Potter's House. Foul is called on Jesse Mitchell. That's number 1 on Mitchell. First free throw goes astray. And the Eagles will have possession. Hardy to Falcon right at midcourt. Hardy guarded at the midcourt circle. Trying to get around Trey. He does. Gets in the paint. Bounce pass to Carter, and he is rejected. Thomas on the block. Lions quickly up the court. Bounce pass inside to Trey. It's out of bounds. It goes off Brian Falcon, so the Lions will hold possession. 25 on the shot clock. No way thought about that 3. Instead, moved it back towards midcourt. Trey to Thomas, who couldn't get inside. Eagles again tight on the defense. That one is well over everything. And Hardy got a hand on it, but the ball hit the baseline first, so it is Eagles basketball. TBC leading by 2, looking to extend to 4 or maybe 5. There's a pass inside to Hardy. Reverse layup, was down but didn't finish and popped back out somehow. Pull-up jumper for Trey, a little strong. Second chance for Trey. Instead, he tried to get it outside and no way, and the pass was off the mark and out of bounds. And a substitution will send Tishon back onto the court for Potter's House. Eagles will inbound, and again looking for a chance to extend a current 2-point lead. Bounce pass to Carter. They'll try it again. The basket is good and 1. Thomas called for his first. Carter now with 7 and a chance to make it 8. 3 for 4 at the line so far. Eagles are shooting 39% to Potter's House's 33%. Eagles have made 11 out of 28. 5 of those three-pointers, they're 5 for 12. Carter is doing a great job at the line in the early going. He has hit 4 out of 5 and has 8 total points. Biggest lead now for TBC, it's 5. Under 3.5 to go until the intermission. Thomas for 3, it's a little strong. Second chance is good, no way right there to put it back in. He has 8, and the lead is now 3 for TBC. Up the left side. Works his way in the paint. 1-on-3. Instead, though, he finds Jalen Hardy, a perfect pass. And Hardy is there for the bucket. So credit Hardy with the score, but Falcon with his 4th assist. And it looks like we're not going to have a shot. The whistle, I thought, was before the shot, but they're going to call a blocking foul on Carter. And 2 free throws. And Coach Don Martin is asking if the ball went through. And they do count the basket. And a chance at a 3-point play. Peter has missed both opportunities so far. If he makes this, it'll be a 2-point game with 2:56 left to go until the intermission. And a little housekeeping duty, just trying to get the moisture up off the floor. There's going to be a lot of it soon, because this is the first of 3 here this afternoon. And now Coach Martin is still asking about that last basket. The official on the far side just held up 2 as if 2 shots, and that would mean no basket. They took those points off the board, so Thomas is going to shoot 2. He's 1 for 2 so far, now 1 for 3. Substitution, Jerry, but he's going to come in for the shooter if the ball goes in, and it does not. Tracked down in the corner by Tyshawn. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Long pass inside to Thomas, who couldn't convert, and Hardy with the rebound. He finds Falcon up the left side. Falcon tries to do a fancy dribble and lost possession, trying to get the ball to Mitchell. And so the Eagles turn the ball over. That is their 6th turnover. Lions have 5. 5-point lead for TBC. Still time left in the first half. And, of course, 20 more minutes to go. Turnaround jumper by Mika is in and out. And Carter pulls down the rebound. Falcon across midcourt. Hardy to Carter. Turn around. It's good. Michael Carter now with 10. He leads everybody on the court. The Eagles have a 7-point lead, the biggest lead for either team. This game has been very tight the entire way. 2 minutes left. First half. Thomas tried to do a little fancy sidestep. Lost the ball momentarily, but after it hit Falcon, it went right back to Thomas. Mika takes the pass, 4 to shoot, and a great move by Mika to the basket. He's taken over now the game high with 11. 5-point TBC lead. Falcon double teamed on the far side. Hardy wide open. There's the pass to Amir Hardy. To the right side, back out to Jalen Hardy. That's good for 3. Hardy to Hardy, Amir to Jalen, and the Eagles lead by 8. And Amir coming up from behind, but he'll be called for a foul. And that'll be number 1 on Amir Hardy. Team foul number 7, so that will be 1-and-1 shooting for the Lions. 8-point Trinity Baptist lead. And Jerry will head to the line. His first attempt of the afternoon. Falcon and Amir Hardy will stay back defensively, and now Falcon heads up to the lane for the rebound. So Amir Hardy's on what will be the Eagles' offensive side of the court, but the first one is good. And now 2 Lions back defensively. 7-point lead for the Eagles, pending free throw number 2. It is also good. So Jerry gets his first 2 points of the game at the line. The first 7 points of the game total for both teams are all scored at the line. That's Amir Hardy, a little strong, and into the hands of Thomas. Thomas hustles up the court, gets inside the paint. He's stripped of the ball, and he hits off his own leg and out of bounds. 61 seconds left until the intermission. Trinity Baptist having a very nice first half, especially the last few minutes. They're up to 44%. And the Lions right now are at 34%. That's Brian Falcon. He's guarded well by Thomas. 12 to shoot. Thomas staying on top of Falcon. Shot clock at 6. Bounce pass to Carter behind the back, and he is stripped. Great defense by Thomas, especially. That's for 2, but he's going to get called for a travel. And the shot clock goes off with 29 seconds remaining in the first half. Lead 38-32. They can hold for the final shot and try to get it to be an 8 or 9 point lead if they can sink one before the buzzer. Hardy to Carter. Thomas on the defense. Amir Hardy thought about a 3, but runs the baseline instead outside to Mitchell, who's open for 3. That one seemed to slip out of his hands, but he gets the ball right back. 3 seconds. Will they get it off? And the answer is no. That brings us to the intermission with Trinity Baptist leading 38-32. We will pause here. We'll give you some of the numbers when we return in 15 minutes. You're watching Developmental Men's Basketball live here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium. We are ready for the second half between the Eagles developmental team and the Lions from Potter's House Prep Christian School. And there you see on the score line that the Eagles lead 38-32 as we resume play. Trinity Baptist shot 42% in the first half, 6 out of 15, 40% from three-point range. They hit 4 out of 9 free throws and rebounded 20. And the first shot of the second half by Trey is good for 3. That is their second three-pointer. They were just 1 for 10 in the first half. They shot 34% overall. Did a decent job at the line, 7 out of 11, and pulled in 23 rebounds. Mitchell missed from 3. Lions back up the court very quickly. It is right now a 3-point lead for Trinity Baptist. That ball tipped up into the air and stolen away by Jesse Mitchell. Finds Michael Carter. Very easy layup, but it doesn't go. And a rebound by Isaiah. I started to write that one down, but that ball was very stubborn. And Jesse Mitchell will be called for the block. He thought he got himself set. The officials disagree. And that's personal foul number 2 on Mitchell. And the first team foul for either team here in the second half. That'll send Mika to the line, who has 11 points to lead everybody out there. And these are his first attempts at the line. Noe scored 8, Thomas 7, and 2 each from Jerry, Trey, and Peter. That first one did not go, or did it? Yes, it did. And for the Eagles, Brian Falcon led with 10, Shannon Williams 8, Jesse Mitchell 7, 5 each from Jalen Hardy and Brian Falcon. And 2 from Jeriel Santana. And that second one bounced around and dropped in. So 13 points now for Mika. And it's a 1-point deficit for the Lions, who have scored the first 5 points of the second half. That's Falcon feeding Carter, and it's good. Michael Carter now with 12. And Brian Falcon has been an assist machine here this afternoon. And a pump fake and good from Mika, who now has 15. I was about to say Brian Falcon now with 5 assists for the Eagles. And out of bounds, will give the ball back to the Lions and a chance for them to take the lead for the first time since 4-3. They led 2-0 and 4-3, and that's been it as far as the Lions out in front. This could do the job if it goes. It does not. Almost got the bounce. And Carter was there for the rebound and a foul. That goes against Mika, his second, and team foul number 1. So the Eagles will inbound. Go about 3/4 of the court. First of 3 here this afternoon. Women against Bob Jones University is next, scheduled at 2 o'clock. And then the Eagles varsity men against Bob Jones at 4. Carter could not get the shot to go on the turnaround jumper. And another opportunity for the Lions to take the lead. That one is for 2. It's a little strong. And Santana with the rebound. Well, Eagles stave off losing the lead for the first time since 4-3. Falcon to Santana. That's for 3. It's off the rim. Carter with the rebound and got the pass off before both those feet hit the ground, and a basket by Falcon. That's a 2-pointer just inside the arc, but it counts. He now has 7, and the lead is 3 for the Eagles. Almost got a steal, but Lions held on. Trey over near the sideline, guarded by Jeriel Santana. To the outside, Thomas, pump fake. Mitchell left his feet, something you don't want to do, and Thomas was able to get around Mitchell and get the easy bank shot. That's Jesse Mitchell. Yes, it's good, and a foul. We'll see who gets called for the foul. Mitchell with the basket. He will go to the line with a chance to put himself into double digits. Right now he has 9. And Mitchell, chance at a 3-point play. The foul is called on Isaiah. That's his 3rd. And Mitchell with the free throw. It's good. He now has 10. He's had a couple of 20-point games. He's halfway there now. To Trey in the corner. And the Lions back it up top. Thomas outside the arc. Steps in, then back out. Tries to spin around Mitchell. Instead, he finds Trey, who goes in the paint. Got away with a travel, and the three-point shot from Thomas is good. Points for Thomas, and we have ourselves a timeout called by Coach Brandon Raines of the TBC Eagles. And now the officials, they want to talk to both Jesse Mitchell and Thomas. Make sure cooler heads do prevail. It will be a full timeout for Trinity Baptist. 16:44 left to go, and a 1-point TBC Eagles lead. No word yet on the softball game. As the Eagles are playing New College of Florida, they're going to play Savannah State University at 3 p.m. Piper Young held Savannah State to 2 runs yesterday, only 1 earned. Might get another chance to get the win against a Division II team later this afternoon. New head coach Rob Blackmer leading the TBC Eagles. They didn't win yesterday, but they played 2 very good ball games. Also battled an extremely tough University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles program. That was 9-4 that game. Eagles had the lead, but Fort Lauderdale had a big second inning. Piper Young came in and shut the door for most of the rest of the way. And we're ready to resume play. Trinity Baptist with the 1-point lead. Falcon takes the inbound pass. We mentioned earlier, Falcon may have a chance at a triple-double. He has 7 points. Make that 9 as he drains that long 2. He also has 7 rebounds and 5 assists. A steal for Amir Hardy. Couldn't get the layup to go. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball. 18 on the shot clock. Falcon will inbound. Santana thought about the 3. Hands off to Falcon. Noe guarding Falcon, who uses Santana as a screen. The three-pointer looked good, but just a bit short. Thomas takes the pass. They work that ball very quickly up the court. Layup no good. Second chance, no. Traveling violation before the shot called against Peter. And so the Eagles will hold their 3-point lead. Great ball movement, but no way. Couldn't get the shot to go down. Falcon at midcourt to the left side. 3-point TBC lead. No way trying to strip the ball from Falcon. Now they trade defenders, and Falcon will go to the line. 2 shots coming for Brian Falcon. The foul was called on Peter. That's his second. It is team foul number 3. And Brian Falcon at the line. Chance to get into double digits. He averages 13.1 points per game. 9 total points. His second trip to the line. He's 0 for 1 so far, and that one is good, and Falcons now in double digits. This is his 7th double-digit game. It is game number 9 for Trinity Baptist. He drains both and now has 11, leading the Eagles, but 3rd overall on the court. Mika's pass knocked away by Amir Hardy. Then Falcon to Mitchell off the glass, and an offensive foul, so no basket. Jesse Mitchell called for the push. That is personal foul number 3 on Mitchell. 5-point TBC lead. Their biggest lead of the game has been 8. Lions have had a couple of chances early on in this second half to take the lead. They got to within 1, but TBC has worked the lead back to 5. No way, inside to Jerry. Great move to the basket. That's his first field goal. He now has 4 total points. And a 3-point lead for the Eagles. Falcon around, no way. In the paint, pass tipped away, and it will stay with TBC. Jalen Hardy re-enters for TBC. Mitchell will have a seat. And pass inside to Santana. Across the court, Hardy, who inbounded the ball, back at midcourt. 10 to shoot. Three-pointer, good. A swish for Jalen Hardy, his second of the game. He now has 8 points. And the lead for TBC is 6. Eagles have had the three-point working today. That is number 7 out of 19 attempts. 37% is not too shabby from behind the arc. And now a chance at a three-point play a different way as Michael Carter gets called for the foul. That's his first. Noe got the basket and a chance at the three. That's now 10 points for Noe. He's in double figures. Will Masbach in for Carter. 4 Eagles and 1 Lion for the rebound, and doesn't matter because Noe converts that three-point play. 11 now for Noe. 3-point TBC lead. Falcon double-teamed over near the sideline. Couldn't try to get around Trey, but Trey reaches in and is called for the foul. Number 2 on Trey. Number 4 for the half on the Lions. Hardy may have gotten away with the backcourt, but they stripped the ball anyway. And the Lions with the alley-oop, and the dunk is good for Mika. That's now 17 points. And Falcon up the right sideline, in the paint, off the glass, and good. Brian Falcon starting to pour it on in the second half. 8 of his 13 points since we resumed play. Well, apparently there was no foul called against the Lions. That last call was out of bounds. And this one is out of bounds and will stay with the Lions. Mika and Isaiah do each have 3. Only one Eagle with 3, that's Jesse Mitchell. Thomas, a pump fake, then across the court to Trey. The shot did not beat the buzzer, but they're going to play it on. Rebound by Brian Falcon. To me, it looked like the ball was still in his hand when the buzzer sounded. The official said it came out just in time, but Falcon gets the rebound. Masbach, turnaround jumper, no good. Trey pulls it in for the Lions. A three-pointer will tie the score. Trey goes inside, misses the layup. He had to get around and over Masbach. That's not an easy thing to do. That's Hardy for 3 off the rim. Thomas with the rebound. Santana hustling back on defense, but he won't stop Trey from taking the pass and laying it in. 7 points now for Trey. And he has only 1 foul. Each team has committed 3 in the second half. Falcon goes 1-on-2 and a whistle. Reaching in, called against Thomas. That's his second and team foul number 4. DeShannon Williams, Jesse Mitchell in. Jeriel Santana, Amir Hardy out. No substitutions for the Lions. They have 9 available today. Eagles inbound, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jalen Hardy outside to Mitchell. Ball was tipped, but Mitchell got possession and got inside and got the basket off the glass. That's an even dozen now for Mitchell. Pass to Thomas, got away, stolen by Williams. Options to both sides, feeds Falcon, who lays it in. Williams with the assist. Brian Falcon now with 15 points, 10 of them in the second half. 58-53, TBC has a lead. Falcon scored 19 last Saturday. Jesse Mitchell had 20. 10 seconds to shoot. Top to Tyshawn. 4 to shoot. Pass to Jerry. He does beat the shot clock, but misses the layup. Great defense by the Eagles, but the Lions do get the rebound. Jerry's pass inside to Tayshawn and out towards the corner where Trey buries a three, and he now has 10. Both teams going hard at each other, trading baskets. Both shooting the ball very well in the second half. That shot misses everything, however. Here's Thomas going coast to coast, missing the first opportunity. Trey with the second chance, no. Mosbach with the rebound. Eagles at 43% now. Lions, who were at 34% in the first half, are now at 42 overall. Falcon for three. Ryan Falcon has really turned it on. That is his second three-pointer of the game. He has 18. Eagles lead by 5. Mika does beat Mosbach on that exchange. And he has 19 to lead the court. So right now, it's the Mika versus Falcon show here in the second half. That's Falcon with possession right now. Guarded by Tayshawn. Spin move to the outside and misses his target and out of bounds. Caroline Smith made the catch, so she's getting ready to take the court in just under an hour. Now we're going to have ourselves a timeout. 61-58. Trinity Baptist leads. Back after this. Understand we had a little audio problem there, and everything's okay now as the Eagles lead by 3. A three-pointer could tie the score. Noe had an opportunity just a couple of moments ago. He got a basket, and a free throw could have tied it, but it didn't go. 7:30 left to go. Inside the paint, shot no good. Rebound, Tyshawn. Now a loose ball, Mika, no. Ball hits off Tyshawn, out of bounds. The Eagles with the defense. A few opportunities, though, for the Lions, and they came away empty. While the audio was out, we were talking about DeShannon Williams, now with 12 points. He has hit 5 out of 7 from the floor. He has hit a couple of three-pointers. Also has an assist. He's doing a great job. And this one goes out of bounds and will stay with the Eagles. The lead right now is 3 for TBC. A substitution as Coach Martin sends in Thomas and takes out Jerry. Mitchell inbounds to Carter. 12 to shoot. Jalen Hardy trying to get the ball inside, but Thomas puts on a great defensive stand. Hardy shot no good, a little short, and some contact right under the bucket. Good sportsmanship shown by both teams. Ball went out of bounds, so the Lions will get possession with another opportunity to potentially tie the score with a three-point play. Lions inbound. Noe works it up the court. It is Hall of Fame Day here at TBC. We had the ceremony last night, and at halftime of the men's game, Coach Jones is going to introduce our class of 2025 Hall of Fame inductees. Meanwhile, Trey goes inside. He now has 12 points. And again, it is a 1-point deficit for the Lions. They haven't been able to tie it or take the lead, but they've gotten to within one several times, especially in the second half. Michael Carter draws the foul. He will shoot 2. So Carter will go to the line. And that foul is called on Mika, and that's number 4. Carter so far at the line is 4 for 5. And these are big free throws here with just a 1-point lead. Still plenty of time left, 6:16. And number 1 for Carter, little bit too strong. Carter could still make it a 2-point game if this one goes in. It does not, and now the Lions a golden opportunity to gain the lead. Carter misses 2. That is Mika, and for the first time since 4-3, the Lions have the lead. 21 points now for Mika. 66-65. Nosbach ready to come in at the next opportunity. He's at the table. Bounce pass to Carter. Spin move and assist for Brian Falcon. Michael Carter now with 14. Brian Falcon with 7 assists. That one is off the glass. The teams trade baskets on the last few exchanges. Tyshawn gets his first bucket. It is a 1-point Lions lead. Falcon at midcourt, guarded by Noe. About 5.5, a little less than that to go. Falcon outside to Williams. Three-pointers too strong, and Noe pulls in the rebound. The feed to Thomas does not go. Carter knocks the ball away, comes back up. Trey for 3, a little strong, and not a single Lion underneath to get the rebound. Falcon will take that one, and for Brian Falcon, that's rebound number 10. He is 3 assists away from a triple-double. Carter takes a beautiful pass, feeds Falcon, pump fake, jump shot, no good. Mika with the rebound. And Mika collides with Jalen Hardy. And that's going to go against Hardy. That is personal foul number 1. And it will be on the floor. And the inbound will follow the timeout. 68-67, Lions lead. We'll be back in just a bit. Lions inbound, get off a quick shot, but do not convert. And the Eagles have a chance to regain the lead. The teams have traded baskets last few trips up and down the court. Hardy's double team, but it hits Falcon in the paint. Pass to Masbach. This one is no good, but a foul will send Will Masbach to the line. This would have been great for both the Eagles and Masbach, but also great for Falcon, too. He's trying to get a triple-double. Masbach will shoot 2. The foul is called against Mika, and that's number 5, if that is the correct call. They're going to check and make sure. And one official's now saying, no, it was not number 4, it was number 5. That is Trey. So they were holding up 5, thinking it was a 5th foul, but it's player number 5. So Mika will stay in. That is number 2 on Trey. Masbach at the line, first of 2, a little bit too strong. Masbach came in at 67% on the season. And here comes number 2, and that one's also a little too strong. Struggled a little bit at the line, except for Michael Carter. 7 out of 16 overall. That is under 50%. In a close game, that's going to hurt you the most. Three-pointer does not go in. Carter is 4 for 7 himself. Masbach takes the pass. Finds Amir Hardy across the court. Eagles will use up some time. Trailing by 1, 3:30 left to go. Mitchell's pass, or shot rather, does not go in. And the Lions hold on to the lead. Thomas takes the pass. Double team in the paint, but he beats both Eagles and gets the bucket. 14 points for Thomas. 3-point lead for the Lions. That's their biggest lead of the game. Jesse Mitchell could not get the finger roll to go, but a foul on the second chance from Masbach. And that's going to get called against Tishon. That's his first. Masbach missed 2 just a moment ago. Another opportunity. Eagles trail by 3 with 3:12 left to go. Number 1 from Masbach is up and good. First point of the game for Will Masbach. 70-68. Free throw number 2 will have to wait for the timeout with 3:12 left. And the Eagles trailing by 2. Osbach hit the first free throw before the timeout. Chance to cut the deficit down to 1. Of course, if he does miss, the Eagles could get a rebound and tie it up. 2 Eagles back defensively. 4 Lions will surround the lane. And Mika's back closer to midcourt. And this one does not go, and it's rebounded by the Lions. That's Trey with possession. No way. Walks the ball past midcourt. Eagles now playing from behind, but only 2 points. We just passed the 3-minute mark. Falcon is trying to get the ball off Thomas, and now a battle for that loose ball. And Brian Falcon has just picked up the foul. That is number 4 on Falcon. And we're going to have ourselves another timeout. 2:51 left to go. Falcon just getting a little explanation from the official. Accepts what he's told, and a 30-second timeout called by Coach Martin. Women's game scheduled to begin at 2 p.m. At the moment, we look like we might be on schedule. Men's game versus Bob Jones at 4. Big South Region competition here inside Trinity Gymnasium. Next weekend is the final home date for Eagles basketball. The developmental team will be back here once again. That game time has been moved to 12:30. They're going to play I lost that. I'll get it right back. Developmental team is going to play Miami Triple Threat next Saturday at 12:30. And then both the varsity teams will play Trinity College of Florida to close out the home portion of the season schedule. Have ourselves a foul called against the Eagles. That's going to send Thomas to the line. He is 1 for 4, and personal foul number 4 called against Jesse Mitchell. So Mitchell and Falcon now playing with 4. Both on the court. Of course, they don't do any good sitting down. First shot is good from Thomas. He now has 15. Lions will back up to play defense now. This would make it a 2-possession game. It's good. 16 points now for Thomas. Lions have outscored TBC 40-30 in the second half. 4-3 from the corner, no good. And Jerry pulls in the rebound. Trinity Baptist led 38-32 at the break. And then again, a 40-30 second half for the Lions with still 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Thomas, spin move, jump shot, no good. Rebound, Jalen Hardy. Still plenty of time. It's a 2-possession game. Falcon, guarded by Noe. He will back up, look for an opportunity to get a basket. Bounce pass to Jalen Hardy. Outside to Mitchell, who powers a lane and gets the basket. 14 points for Jesse Mitchell. And we have ourselves another whistle with a 2-point game and a 1:31 time left on the clock. 30-second timeout called by Coach Martin. We'll be right back. It's Lions basketball. Eagles need to get a stop, trailing by 2. Not really at the point where you work down the clock because it's only a one-possession game. So if the Lions can get a quick shot and a chance to score, look for them to take it. Amir Hardy was looking to take the ball, but it got away from him and out of bounds. Lions keep possession with 23 on the shot clock and a $1:24 on the game clock. They will inbound, not directly under the basket, but pretty close. Carter knocks it away, but Mika tracks it down. 17 to shoot. Thomas takes the pass, goes in the paint. Loose ball stolen by Mitchell. Eagles a chance to tie it or take the lead. Falcon across midcourt. He's had a great game. Brian Falcon into Shannon Williams are today's co-players of the game, but that steal by Mika. Again, Hardy back on defense, knocks it away. It is still Lions basketball. No foul. That was an out of bounds. Both teams are in the 1-1, in case you're wondering. Trey will inbound to Thomas, back near midcourt. Under a minute to go. Thomas in the paint. And a foul. If it's Mitchell, he is done. Still waiting for the call. It is Amir Hardy, and that is number 2 on Hardy. Big free throws for Thomas. He has 16 points. He is at 3 out of 6, and now 4 out of 7. First one is good. He has 17 total points. One more would make it a 2-possession game. Shannon Williams in for Amir Hardy. Lions have one man under to get the rebound. Looks like they're going to be content to play D should the ball not go through. Number 2 from Thomas is no good and rebounded by Hardy. A 3-pointer would tie it. Let's see what the Eagles have in mind. 20 on the shot clock. Falcon double teamed at midcourt, and Eagles are calling for a timeout, but a foul will be called instead on the floor. Eagles are in the 1-1. Didn't see the official's hand signal to see who got called for the foul. But Brian Falcon is at the line. They have called it on Tyshawn, his second. Falcon shooting 2. 75% on the season, 2 for 2 so far today, or 2 for 3 rather. And that one is good. 19 points, but more importantly, pulls his team to within 1. Eagles need to get the basket and then a stop. 35.4 seconds to go. Mika is in, and Tyshawn is out. Mika was 4 fouls. Falcon and Mitchell both have 4 for the Eagles. Number 2, good. Brian Falcon now with 20. Another timeout. A 1-point margin. Lions will have the ball. We'll be right back. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Lions lead 73-72. They have the ball with 35.4 seconds left. Brian Falcon just hit 2 foul shots to cut the deficit down to 1, and we have ourselves a whistle. Both teams are in the bonus. And it looks like that's going against Shannon Williams. No way at the line. He is 3 for 4, and he has 15 total points. First of 2. Does not go. And we have a substitution. Tyshawn in for Mika for the Lions. Crowd trying to distract No Way. Missed the first, second, no good, but he gets the rebound. Ball batted up into the air, but a foul. Was it a foul or was it out of bounds? Coach Martin wants the foul. He's going to keep the ball. Shot clock's at 27. Game clock is at 30. Well, No Way missed both free throws, but he got the rebound on the second, kept possession and the lead going. Eagles looking for a stop. They turn now shot clock off now because it was a full 30 seconds. And that's going to be a foul against the Eagles. And if it's Falcon, that is it. And it is. Number 5 on Brian Falcon, and that will send the Lions back to the line. Eagles fans unhappy with the call. Now, they changed it. They held up 15 first, but it is now Michael Carter. So 4 for Falcon. Number 2 on Carter. They really did hold up a 1-5. It's at the line. First one, no good. He has 17 points. At the line, though, Thomas has hit 4 out of 6. And now an opportunity for the Eagles. Even if this one goes a one-possession game, they want to make sure they at least keep the Lions from getting a rebound. The second one is good. Actually could be a break for TBC. It's a 2-point game, 23 seconds. Falcon crosses midcourt, calls a timeout. 22.6 seconds left. Eagles trail by 2. (74-72). Potter's House leads Trinity Baptist. Eagles have the ball and have 22.6 seconds to work with. TBC has shot 43%. Potter's House 41. Falcon with possession. DeShannon Williams back to Falcon. 10 seconds left. Falcon outside to Hardy for the 3. It's good! Lions have a chance and a timeout before they inbound. A crowd going crazy here in Eagles Gymnasium as Jalen Hardy gives Trinity Baptist the lead. 1.6 on the clock. Now the question is, do the Lions get to advance the inbound pass? And the way TBC's coming out, it looks like they may. That was Jalen Hardy. The assist from Brian Falcon is his 8th. Unless we go overtime, he won't get a triple-double, but what a game for Brian Falcon, the freshman from Orange Park in Puerto Rico. 75-74, Jalen Hardy with the biggest shot of the game. That is his 3rd three-pointer. The Eagles, as a team, 9 for 25 from behind the arc. They struggled at the line, but they were very good from three-point range. That'll make up for a lot of the missed free throws. Now the official is setting up back on the far side of the court. So the Lions, they're going to have to get it and heave a long shot. Carter and Mitchell back defensively. They're going to come up to midcourt. They need to force the Lions to take a very, very, very long shot. Jerry will inbound. The pass is batted away. Mika, it's good if it goes, but it doesn't. And it looks like we had a timeout before the shot. Coach Martin calling timeout. That's his last timeout. 1 second left. Well, the Lions, they got the ball across midcourt. They still have an opportunity, again, with just 1 second left. The clock on the screen, remember, is not official. That's inside the gym. Now, question is, who's going to take this last shot for the Lions? Mika has 21 points. He is 9 for 16 from the field. Trey has hit 2 3-pointers. As a team, Potter's House is 4 for 18 from three-point range, but they are shooting 41% overall. They've hit 28 field goals. Here we go. Jerry with the pass. It's Thomas. It is no good. The Eagles win. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 75. Potter's House Prep Christian School 74. Very quickly, the point totals for the Lions: Mika 21, Thomas 18, Noe 15, Trey 12, Jerry 4, Tyshawn and Peter each with 2. For the Eagles, Brian Falcon, one of our co-players of the game, he scored 20. Jesse Mitchell and Michael Carter each 14. DeShannon Williams, our other co-player of the game, had 12. Jalen Hardy 11. Jeriel Santana 3. Will Mosbach won the play of the game by Jalen Hardy, the three-pointer, to put the Eagles back in front with the final score of the game. If the 2 games to follow are this exciting, pull up a chair. You don't want to miss it. That's it for the men's developmental game. Women's game scheduled to begin in about 20 minutes on the TBC Eagles